All right, people, what's happening with you? Grand Rising, Happy Hump Day, aka Wednesday. Now, I want to say these few words. I want to thank everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean my day one supporters. My real day one supporters. I appreciate all the things y'all are doing. The positive feedback, the emails, etc., etc. Y'all know who y'all is. I ain't gotta say it. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, coming into the video, you already know what to do. I ain't gotta explain it. I ain't gotta say it. But I will say this. If you're in your car, if you're on your lunch break at work, wherever you at, turn that son of a gun all the way up. You hear me? All the way up. If you got earbuds, turn me up. If you're in your office, turn it up. If you're at home, turn it up. Because I'm about to drop some major facts in this video. Can you dig what I'm saying? But with that being said, y'all, let's get this party jumping, man. The narcissist will try to convince other people that you are crazy. But let me tell you something. But them tables will turn. Let me tell you something about these narcissists. They play a good role of playing the victim, ladies and gentlemen. They like to convince other people that they are innocent and you are guilty. That's one thing about a narcissist. They think they slick, but they ain't slick. But I will tell you who's smarter and who's slicker. And her name is Karma. And she doesn't play. How many of you had to deal with a narcissist or ever dealt with a narcissist? Then they have hurt you or did whatever, then try to tell other people that you were the cause of it. Like, what? You know what I mean? And try to get you caught up in some BS. Try to get you caught up in some drama, man. Then got the nerve when to go out there and play victim. It reminds me of that story back in elementary school. The boy who cried wolf. And y'all know how that went. It's the same thing with these stupid narcissists. They want to go out there and play victim. They want to go out there and lie on your name. Slander your name. They want to make you like you the bad person. But sooner or later, them tables will turn, ladies and gentlemen. They always turn. Every day they are turning. Now people are finding out the truth about this person. This person being guilty. Ain't no innocent to proven guilty. They are flat out guilty with a capital G. This is why they are spazzing out. This is why they are acting crazy. And this is why they over there in the corner crying like a little child in timeout. But let me tell y'all something. Once upon a time, you were good to these narcissists or to that narcissist. You treated them the respect they deserve. And guess what? You still got the short end of the stick. But when you went out there and told the truth about this person, or when you exposed them, or whatever you had did, they went out there and tried to say that you were lying. They tried to say you hurt them. They tried to say you didn't treat them right, etc., etc. BS. I'll call that BS. But guess what? You ain't had to go out there and explain yourself and keep explaining yourself and keep explaining yourself. You said it one time and one time only, and that was it right there. But you know, some people, they ain't got no common sense. They ain't got no freaking brain in their head. Well, they got a brain, but they don't use it. They gonna believe the narcissist. Now, ain't that something? They gonna believe the little idiot. Let me watch my words. But yeah, they gonna believe that person. But guess what? when the truth come out, and let me tell you something about the truth, you can lock it up. You can try to put it in the closet and lock it up. You can do whatever. You can sweep it under the wood. But let me tell you something about that truth. The truth will eventually come out. Understand what I'm about to say. One thing about the truth, it will prevail. I don't care how much you try to put it in the darkness. The truth is like a light. It will shine out of the darkness. That's why the devil is scared of the light, because the light is the truth. Don't get me started. Please don't get me started, man. But these narcissists, and I hate to say this, as a matter of fact, no, I'm not sorry, but I'm going to say it anyway. Their time is coming. These people or this narcissist that lied on you or lied on y'all, their day is coming. And they're about to have a rude awakening. Because like I said, people like that love to play the victim. People like that, they wonder why things ain't going right with their life. Because they try to convince other people that you were the nutcase. They try to convince other people that you were the one that hurt them. The whole entire time, it was them. I don't know what's wrong with these type of people, but somebody out there need to see a therapist. Somebody out there need to go to a doctor. And when he talking about Dr. Phil, we talking about a real doctor. Because they ain't got to lie like that. Well, you got to lie, Craig. Well, you got to lie, Tamika. You know why they got to do that? They make themselves feel better. But at the same old time, they can't sleep at night. They tossing and turning. Their conscience is eating them up right now as we speak. They call it guilty conscience. That guilt is tearing them apart right now, y'all. Because like I said, they ain't had to lie on you. Try to get other people to side with them so they can feel better. Yes, they agree with me. Yes, even though I lied, they agree with me. Yes. But at the same freaking time, it's going to come back and haunt them. And sooner or later, people is going to find out the truth. Because y'all could have been on the phone texting, but guess what? You got proof of it. Screenshots, recordings, whatever. Or somebody else going to end up dating this person, and somebody going to go the same thing that you had went through, and somebody will embarrass them and expose them for the liar that they are, ladies and gentlemen. Listen. We got some sick-minded individuals walking on God's green earth. And when you look at these type of people, you just shake your head, but at the same time, you pray for them because some up here is not right. That elevator is not working. It's not clicking. You know what I mean? Their brain doesn't function like yours. Because why in God's name, on God's green earth, somebody like that will go out there and lie on you like that and try to convince other people, girl, don't talk to him, he crazy. Hey, yo, bro, don't talk to her, she crazy. Whole entire time it's them. This is why they say, be careful of listening to people. Because the person that's run off at the mouth, that could be the main snake right there. Whole time the person they talking about is innocent. But that's alright, because guess what? God said high, he look low. And one thing he don't like ugly. And these SOBs were straight out ugly. You hear me? Ugly. But when I had the nerve to try to tell other people that you such and such, you an evil SOB and all this, whole time they the evil SOB. Whole time they two-faced it. Whole time they just snake in the grass. But guess what? You out there living your life. You wash your hands with it. You gave it to God. And you just flat out moved on. They don't like it when you move on. Let me say it louder for the ones that got cornrows in their ears. Narcissists do not like it when you move on. They want you to remain stuck. They want you to hold a grudge against them. They want you out here mad at the world. They want you out here walking with your head down. But you're not that type of person. You're not finna let these type of people spoil your joy. Because that's what Satan does. Kill, steal, and destroy. Same thing with the narcissists. They want to kill, steal, and that's take all your joy away. You still smiling. You don't care what nobody believe. But guess what? Sooner or later, you mark my words, them tables gonna turn, and when they do, that narcissist is gonna be so embarrassed, so ashamed. You ain't gotta go out there and explain yourself to nobody. Because the people that know you, they know you. But when you do that, guess what? Some people ain't gonna believe you, some will. But guess what? Finger in the middle to the ones that don't believe you. Because you don't give a finger in the middle of what they think or what they say. Because you know what you did for this person. Hell, you helped them with their bills. Some of you had helped them find a job. Some of you had fed these people or fed that person. Put gas in their car. You had encouraged them. Hell, you even I can't believe I'm about to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. You even rubbed their crusty feet. Yeah. Then they got the nerve to go out there and tell them out, girl, he ain't treat me right. Girl, bro, she ain't treat me right. You were rubbing their crusty, dirty, yellow, fungus, toenails feet. That they got the nerve? They got the nerve? Okay. But guess what? If they ever get back into a relationship, not with you, with somebody else, somebody gonna do the same thing to them. That's why I said karma is a bitch. God don't like ugly. These people have hurt y'all. That stomp all over your heart. I ain't talking about no Kurt Franklin stomp. I'm talking about they that stomp it like they didn't give a damn about your heart. But guess what? Guess what, my friend? My friend. You're going to be the one to get the last laugh. You mark my freaking words. You hear me? Mark my freaking words. Don't go out there and try to embarrass this person. Don't try to seek revenge. Don't try to do something to their car. Don't show up to their house, want to fight them. Don't do that. Y'all too smart for that. Because that's what they want you to do. They want you to seek revenge. So they can tell the police or tell other people, see, I told you he was crazy. Girl, I told you she was crazy. I told you he was crazy. Don't do that. They want you to bite the bait. They're looking at you like a little fish. They put the hook in the water. As soon as you see the hook, you're going to bite the hook. Be like, yes, I told you. Now let's rear him in. Let's rear her in. No. Don't do that. You're already street smart and book smart. Sooner or later, the truth is going to come out. And when they come out, ain't nothing that narcissist, that buffoon, that clown can't do nothing about it. But they will try to put it out on you. Talking about, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about the stupid narcissist. And yeah, I said stupid. I ain't sorry. That stupid narcissist, that crazy buffoon, that day is coming, y'all. Y'all been lied on, been cheated on, backstabbed, betrayed. They ain't trying to say you crazy. No, they crazy. They wake up every day and you on their mind. That guilty conscience is tearing them apart right now. And we don't wish bad on nobody, because that's not us. But when you do good people wrong, guess what? It's not going to end so well for these narcissists. It's really not. Some people think when they hurt others or lie on others, yeah, I get to live a happy life. Yay! I lied on him. I lied on her. I'm going to live happy ever after. Yeah, okay. That's what they think. Well, okay. Scarface. Okay. They wonder why they can't sleep at night. They are wondering why they can't find a good guy or a good woman. They wonder why things ain't going right with their life. Because they end up hurting the wrong person. Because like I said, y'all did so many things for these people. You rub their feet, cook for them, encourage them, even wash their dirty underwear and their dirty clothes. You couldn't get a simple thank you. You could have exposed their business, but guess what? You weren't going to do that because guess what? You need your blessings. They want you to scoot down to their level. You see what I mean? But at the same old time, you could have took it there. You could have got gangster on them. But you say, you know what? Nah, I'll let the Most High deal with this. I got bigger fish to fry and bigger chicken to cook. Well, I look like scoop it down to your level. This is what y'all was saying. But you could have took it there. If you wanted to. You could have had embarrassed them, hurt them. But guess what? You had assignment. A bunch of assignments that need to be completed. It's like the narcissist was trying to distract you because they know you were going somewhere and they couldn't go. So, they go over to the Most High. This person had to show their true colors. You probably did used to ask yourself why they did this to me. It's because that chapter in your life is over. So you had to get rid of this person. Or better yet, the person did the job for you. Y'all ever heard the saying, the trash took itself out? That narcissist was pure garbage, pure trash. They had to go. They were crapping up your style, stinking up your house, trying to make you look bad in front of people. But that's all right. Now the eyes, they see what had been told, the lies that had been told. People are now waking up. They try to put the wool over people's eyes. Oh, now, people can see now. They was blind, but now they can see. They were lost, now they have been found. People saying to themselves, wait a minute. This person lied on this person. I can't trust and believe me. These people are talking about these narcissists, y'all. They are telling, well, not telling, but they are speaking in groups. And they are saying, why did they have to lie like that? They ain't had to do that. But that's what narcissists will do. Try to convince other people or get people to turn on you so they can feel better about themselves. Says a lot about them. But some people probably had asked you, what happened with you and such and such? As soon as you told them, you had that evidence. You had proof. And that was all they needed. But at the same time, you wasn't walking around here worrying about that person or worrying about the situation. Because you know what you did for these people or for that person. You're going to get blessed regardless. As soon as you start doing good or they heard from the grapevine, they can try to come back into your life. Trust and believe me, they always come back, don't they? Yeah, they always come back. But when they do come back, you ain't going to be there. You're going to be long gone. Living your life. Living peacefully. Because whatever's in your life, it's like you had the devil in your life because they were putting you through hell. Now that you by yourself, now that you're doing better, oh, you living peacefully. You in heaven now. And I mean, not like you transition, but I'm saying you are happy. You found peace, and they can't stand that. They can't stand the fact that you are now happy. How dare he be happy without me? How dare she be happy with me? Damn them. Damn them. They try to curse you. They end up cursing themselves. Damn them. I'm going to go back into their life and make them remind them that I'm still here. Because that's what they try to do, ladies and gentlemen. They want you to be reminded of the past. But the past is gone. It's long gone. But they're about to find out. They're about to find out. or who they were dealing with. Because one thing about the Most High, he don't play when it come down to you. And they about to find out they should not lie on people like you. But let them think they have that 1 second of fame. I ain't gonna say 1 minute. Because a 1 minute fame don't even last long. But 1 second of fame, let them have it. But guess what? The truth, when it come out, it gonna come out. But when they hit the ceiling, when they hit the fan, that gonna be all she wrote. Because like I said, you could have exposed these people and embarrassed them. But guess what? You need your blessings. So you even scoot down to their level. Now, you probably did have Candy them face to face, like a man, like a woman. And you did it in a peaceful manner. Emotional intelligence. And they over there arguing. You say, you know what? The hell with this. And they try to tell other people that you crazy. Okay. But guess what? You still gonna be out there being blessed. You still gonna be out there being successful. One thing about the enemy, he will try to destroy your life. But you got the Most High on your side, so you ain't got nothing to worry about. Sooner or later, them tables will turn. And everybody gonna find out what a liar they was. Based on a true story. Mark my words. We all been through this before. And for you that's watching this video, if you're still watching, all y'all have been through it. But guess what? Sooner or later, the person that lied on you will be somewhere crying like a little child. Watch. They're going to be asking, can you please take me back? Whoever's do texting, they're going to try to call you, whatever. Don't answer that call. Don't reply. Don't do nothing. Block these people and move on. You moved on anyway, but guess what? They're going to try to come back and ask for another chance. Don't give them another chance. Screw them, the hell with them, and the hell with their feelings. And that's all I got to say about that. God bless you all. Y'all be safe out there and be careful with who you let into your life. Because let me tell you, people out here can't pretend. They could be some good actors and some good actresses. You know what I mean? People out here love to pretend, but the whole time, they are demon. They try to be an angel, but the whole time they are demon. In other words, a wolf in sheep's clothing. You got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. Keep your third eye open at all times, and remember, to the top we go and we ain't gonna stop. But I love you all. Y'all please be safe out there. And y'all please keep your head up at all times. Make sure your mental health is in order. Make sure you're eating healthy. All that good stuff. But with that being said, I'm out of here. You will see me tomorrow. Peace.